Hi, everybody, and welcome to Phandalin by Night. Thank you for joining us again this week. We are excited to dive into our story, but first let me go around and introduce our characters. So I didn't set up my Zoom in the right area. Above me, as always, is Nikki.
Hi, everybody. Nikki here, she, her. I'll be playing Denny, the Tiefling Bard, he, him. And I'm very excited about my new fancy hat, so we'll see what it does today.
It is such a good hat. And then, but I'm going to have to give you like increasingly challenging things to equip for your cosplay every week.
Yes, please.
Absolutely. Above Nikki is Mike.
Mike, he, him, playing Sangane, the still a cleric, he, him.
And to the left of Mike is Sarah.
Hey, my name's Sarah. I will be playing the half-orc barbarian Graja Ragerock, she, her, for the both of us.
And beneath Sarah, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda, she, her, playing Whimsy, he, they. I am not orange today, but am still a tiefling warlock. Yeah, I'm excited for this.
We are excited as well. And then finally, last but very much not least, we have Naja.
Hey everyone, I'm Najra, she, they. I play Jart, the fire genasi monk, also she, they. Let's see what we can burn today.
Yeah, definitely. There will be lots to burn. In fact, the very room that you are starting in is well, let me go back and say what we did last week. How about that? The group had made their way through a trapped hallway, Jart, Whimsy, and Sangani absolutely whiffing it, eating it into the pit. The heroes stopped to this wasn't last week. This was 2 weeks ago. Okay. Last week was Thanksgiving. We took a break. I wondered why it felt like so long ago. The heroes stopped to consider the meaning of the door at the end of this hallway, which is where Sangani and Graja both found that Tiamat and Grumsh were offended by what was happening on the other side of this door. The heroes absolutely obliterated the magical guards of the Trezendar family crypts and did some grave robbing, finding a magic sword, a rod with a button, a magic hat, and some potions. They then rescued a woman with her 2 children who offered a necklace buried in her family home in a different village as compensation for saving her. The heroes entered through a secret door on their continuing journey to find Glassstaff. And that's where you'll see on the map everybody is right now. Thundersoul is at the door. Sangane is at the door there in the end of the hallway. And as you get ready to open it, assuming that you're ready to open it, this area is kind of the north end of a large natural cavern. You start to leave this kind of like well planned out, and you know there's like good looking flagstone. I mean it's ruins, but obviously it was planned is what I'm trying to say. And kind of outside of this small room, down in this area, as you're looking into it, it becomes this more natural cavern looking area. Some of it has been finished with like stone block walls, and this upper room here has a flagstone floor. Several barrels are stored against the walls, as you can see, along with some crates that look to be empty, like this was like where they kept all their empty boxes, like the pizza box room, you know. There are empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, and nails just kind of set out in this room. The cavern continues for some distance to the south, and you can, if you want to move closer, you could probably see more.
Sangane is going first.
I'm trying to remember what the guy said to us with regards to where or how to get to.
He said
Glassstaff.
after the brick that we just pressed to open that door, he said, on the bridge, stay right.
Bridge, stay right.
Yeah.
I don't see a bridge.
So we probably have to search for the bridge.
Yeah, let's
And
keep
then stay
going
there.
past the boxes. Once I get into this room with the boxes, though, I'd like to make a quick investigation check to see if anything's kind of out of the ordinary with any of these boxes.
Sure, make an investigation check.
I would like to assist.
Ooh,
Go
a
for it.
natural 20.
Nice. I won't bother assisting.
Starting off the game right.
It's the only
All
one I'll
right.
get this entire game. I'm gonna roll like
Wasting
shit
the
the
only
rest of the
one.
time, I guarantee it.
Sure. Okay. So first, let me open up more of this kind of area here. So that you can see more into this
There's a
area.
The bridge.
You find in one of these crates that looks like it's been pried open recently. It's not like it's been packed. It looks like it's being pried open. 30 beaver pelts that
Okay.
look like they're in very good condition. So they might be worth selling later on. You
Yeah,
also just go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry, go ahead. Nope, go ahead.
As you're kind of looking over, you notice you're just kind of looking over some things, and just something about the way that the light hits the wall that's behind where Sangane is standing. There is something kind of off about the wall, but you're not 100% sure from where you're standing what it is.
I mean, should I go this way? Stand this way? Does the light hit me better? I'm not.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a bunch of pelts out of the box and just kind of like feel like, oh, they're so soft. And while I'm doing that, I'm just gonna kind of glance over and be like, Sangane, can you get out of, hold on, move for just a sec. That wall looks weird, doesn't it? Does that wall look weird to anyone else?
Anybody else is welcome to roll an investigation check.
I sure can.
I will do so as well.
Nope, not
So well for me.
intimidation.
Oh. 19. With my
I
plus
got
0.
10.
So
I got
19.
10, so nothing for me, I guess, probably.
Okay. Yeah, there is something about the wall, and Sangane, you in particular, because you had just opened the other door, you notice a similar brown colored brick to what had opened the wall door on the other side of this room.
Push the button.
A door slides open.
Oh.
I had actually removed it from this map, and I said to myself, I'm only going to show it. What's the chance somebody rolls a natural 20? I'm only going to give it to them if it's a natural 20.
Nice.
A door slides open, and it looks like it's a set of stairways leading down.
Guys, Denny was right.
Denny is frequently right.
Huh? I didn't know there could be so many secret doors in one place. Is there going to be another one after that one?
Let's find out.
Oh,
Okay, let's be careful
Should we
though.
go down?
Are you guys going down the stairs?
Whimsy is.
Whimsy, are you just like heading down, or are you trying to go quietly?
Fairly quietly, but it's more of a comical sneaking motion than an
Like
actual.
Kronk?
Are you doing your
knowing how to
theme
sneak.
song thing again?
Yeah. He's cronking from Emperor's New Groove.
Right. Sure. So give me a stealth check at disadvantage.
Womp womp. This isn't going to go well. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I will always choose hilarity over a functioning character.
Excellent.
It's okay. It's fun.
It's called roleplay.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm only role-playing an idiot. It's fine. Clearly,
Not
I
an
am
idiot,
just
but
a
I play one on
stupendous
TV.
actress. And Well, that's 1. So that was a natural 20 and then disadvantage. So roll
Shit.
again.
Sure, sure.
So 22 the first one. Roll the second one because I forgot to hit disadvantage.
honey.
Sorry, everything is slow for me always. And then is that going to be a natural 1? All right, both ends of the spectrum. Natural 20, natural 1.
Excellent.
Sure, sure, sure.
Oh, fuck.
Both ends of the goddamn spectrum.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked out to a 3 because he does have +2, but still.
You on your way down, like as you enter into this thing, like comically, like, look at me, guys, and you look over your shoulder, your foot
Ah.
grabs the edge of the first stair and you go boom, 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 just rolling down it. You don't take damage as you lie in a heap, like
Emotional
on your back and neck with like ass over tea kettle against the bottom, against the wall at the bottom of the stairs. But if there's anybody down there, they definitely know that you fell down those stairs for sure.
Whimsy just gives a soft ow.
I think upon like hearing the tumbling, I imagine Graja's probably following the stairs down to make sure Whimsy is okay.
Okay, so that would be Whimsy at the bottom, Graja going to check. Anybody else?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's at the
I'm
bottom
going
of the stairs?
to-
Now that we're invested on going down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a quick look into this like more cavernous room to see if that noise alerted anyone that's in here. And if I don't see anyone, then I'm gonna go down the stairs.
Sure, sure, sure. Absolutely split the party. That is what I am living for.
Just really quick.
Yeah, no,
School of
sure.
the Book
That's
is
great.
shit.
You give me a deception check.
Okay. Okay, that was good. That was good. Hello. Sorry. There you are. That's gonna be 24.
Is it really?
Yep. My deception is +5. I rolled a 19.
I rolled a 19. The insight of this other thing is a +4. So you beat by 1. Okay, sure, sure. You, as you're kind of looking in to see what is there, you see like, you know, when you're looking out your back deck at nighttime and you see like raccoon eyes in the distance and they're just kind of, you see the palest, just brief for a second pair of eyes, and you get like what you assume is about to be a massive headache, just a piercing right at the front of your head. And then you kind of like shake it off and it goes away.
Okay.
What?
I don't like that. Okay, Denny is going to quickly back into the stairwell and try and close the door behind him if he can.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, you guys shove your way down in there. Graja and Whimsy at the bottom. It just seems like a dead end. There's not really much there. It's just a stone surround at the bottom of these stairs.
I think Graja will help Whimsy up if he's not already.
Sure.
And just kind of like
Are you hurt? Did you hurt yourself when you fell?
Nothing hurt but my fragile ego.
It's okay. We all fall down. Do you see anything down here though? I just see rocks.
Whimsy, having witnessed Sangane open several non-doors, starts poking the rock at random.
Yeah, eventually you do poke the right door. I will say that this area is now like pitch dark, because at the top of the stairs, Denny has poked his head in and pulled his body in and closed the door. So this is now pitch dark, but eventually the stone does slide open, and you do find another room here.
Hey, so good. It was going to get very crowded in here.
It was, yes, that's true.
Ooh, a bed.
What the?
Okay. And there seems to be the walls of this bedchamber are not just stone, they are covered in drapes of like this luxurious scarlet cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with a matching chair and a comfortable looking bed with a wooden chest at the foot of the bed.
Whimsy immediately starts rifling through papers on the table. Looking at
Okay.
him.
Okay.
Anyone in here?
There is a door at the end that is mostly closed, but no, nobody is in here. Whimsy, you find a letter. I mean, you find lots of papers, books, what looks like packing slips from various merchants with various dates on them.
Wait.
You do find very specifically, though, one thing that stands out to you, which is a letter, and where the signature should be, it's got like, those, like a wax stamp, but it's black wax and the stamp is the shape of a spider.
And I skim
Wait a
through the
sec.
letter, or is it written in something I don't read?
What do you read?
Assuming I read the languages I speak, that is Common, Infernal, and Sylvan.
It is not one of those languages.
Graja, I think, will sort of position herself sort of around the desk to sort of observe Whimsy rifling through the papers.
Wait a second.
What?
No, go ahead.
Oh, is there anything, good in there, Whimsy? Any information?
Meanwhile, Whimsy's squinting at this letter, being like, does anyone speak spider?
Spiders can talk?
I don't know. He shows the letter. Like,
I've got
points
orc and
points at the sigil,
giant.
he's like, spider.
Two quick questions, DM.
Yep.
Can we see? Is there a light in this room?
Yeah, there's candles burning brightly on the table.
Candles.
Yeah.
And the door is
How-
ajar, where every other door that we've gone through has been closed.
As if
Yeah, I'm going
someone-
through the door.
As if someone bolted as soon as I.
Someone just bolted.
Oh,
He was here.
awesome.
Yeah.
How far down are these candles? Do they look like they were freshly lit?
It does look like there is wax that has been dripping from them for some time. Yeah.
Okay.
George's gonna, like, if the door is ajar, George's gonna very slowly, like, kind of push the door with a finger. Very, very slowly.
Okay. The door opens a little bit wider.
We're not going to catch him moving slowly.
Yeah, but nothing shut at the door, which is great. Which was what I was expecting. Can we check all of this later and try to find the guy?
Before he bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
let's
gonna-
go.
Push the
Maybe-
door.
Does again what he did at
Cover.
the dwarf's house where he just shoves a handful of papers into his shirt. He's just collecting everyone's paperwork.
Bring your spider letter.
Yeah, spider letter.
George's gonna shove the door open.
Okay.
Come on,
Let me
Scooby
just
Doo.
reveal this.
Before Denny leaves the room, he's gonna rifle through that chest.
Sure. Give me a second. I have to move this map.
We have a lot to loot. Once we find the bag.
As you poke your head through the door, you need to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Dang. Wisdom. Okay, it's not that bad. God. Ooh, it's a 9.
You see this this tall humanoid standing at the door, standing like in the doorway on the other side, on the south side of this room. And you see him smiling at you. He looks really nice.
Oh shit.
And he says, well, hello, darling. It's nice to see you. Do you mind just, I'm not quite ready for visitors. Can you just stay there and keep your friends in the room with you? Yeah, that sounds totally reasonable.
Sure.
Thank you. And he turns around and takes off.
After him. Oh, no. Now I got
Jart, you are you are charmed, and you are standing. Sorry, I'm just going to move some people. Hold on. You are standing in this doorway. You're charmed for an hour and standing in this doorway, blocking this doorway. You really, it's totally reasonable. This guy just isn't ready for company. It was rude of you guys to just walk in without announcing yourselves. That's not how your mom raised you. Like, they need to stay in that room and wait until your person is ready for company.
Totally makes sense.
Would any of you, what would the rest of you like to do?
Whimsy's gonna try and combine Fey presence and sort of shouldering his way past. Sort of like a move in a very intimidating Fey presence-y kind of way.
What is the role for, what is the thing?
It's
for
a
Fey
wisdom
presence?
saving throw DC 13.
So
Charmed or frightened, your choice until the end.
So Jart, make a wisdom saving throw at advantage, because you're already kind of charmed by this other person.
Oh, damn it.
I'm gonna muscle my way past.
Both are 15s and
Damn
10 total of 18.
Okay.
Sorry.
Couldn't have gotten that one when the other guy was trying to.
Whimsy, you are like, move, and Jart's like, well, just hold on. We just be patient.
We can wait.
It's very reasonable.
No, I'm muscling my way through.
All right, make a strength check.
Strength athletics?
Strength, just sure, athletics is fine. Make a Jart, make a strength, athletics or saving throw, your choice.
Okay.
24.
8.
You, as Jart is trying to like calm Whimsy down, you're just like, respectfully, Jart, no. And you just kind of push past Jart. Okay. You know what I'm going to get you guys to do maybe is, I feel like you guys should be an initiative to determine what's going to happen. So how about if I get everybody to roll initiative for me?
Oh yeah.
7 for me. Nice.
Okay.
5. I'm rolling very weirdly today.
You're
Natural
rolling
20.
weirdly. I got a 20 and a 1 in the same.
Yeah, that's
21.
I got a 12.
Sagane 21.
21, natural 20.
Anybody get above a 15? 10 to 15?
Yeah, I got 12.
Denny, what'd you get?
7.
Jart
5.
and Whimsy?
Also 5.
Wow.
Okay. So sorry, I'm just gonna. Okay. So Sangane, you go running through. Where are you going?
Straight through the door after that dude.
Okay. You get through the door, and what you see is another door that is, again, slightly ajar on the other side, but you also see off to your left a hallway with stairs running up.
Crap. Through the door.
Through the door. Great.
Oh, 5, 10, 15. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. You kind of like cartoonish wheel your hands back to stop as you slide through this door. And you see four guys who were sitting around a table, all wearing red cloaks, in the process of standing up and pulling out their scimitars.
I'm sorry, everyone. Moving in here.
Okay.
And where is my thing?
Was that 30 for you? 30 feet?
I believe so, yes.
Where were you?
25.
I was just on the off-facing. Sorry, where's my map?
Yeah. 30. Perfect.
It's 30. Okay. Thunder Wave. And I'm
Okay.
maxing it. Oh wait, no. Can I max it?
I don't know. Can you max
One
it?
of those?
Graja, you're on deck.
I don't like that. Traits. Storm. No. I've used my channel divinity already today? Yes.
I believe so. Yeah, you guys are only like
Yeah.
an hour and a half outside of the tavern
After the inn
situation.
incident. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. Because if I don't take these guys down, they're gonna kick the hell out of me. All right. Oh shit. What was it? I don't remember what we said. What was our code?
I don't think my note is at home.
Somebody somebody watches over us.
Lord Tresendar looks over.
Lord
Tresendar.
Tresendar looks over us.
Lord Tresendar.
Because you still have your red cloak on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing?
All right. I'm gonna change my tactic. Oh, I hate this. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me.
Graja will
gonna
be
come
there for
in.
you. It's okay.
So I'm not gonna be quite so far. 3,000 windows open here. Sorry, guys. I want to move over here then. My eyes aren't even on them. I'm sort of half looking at them. A witch bolt
Okay.
on him, on the mage.
Okay.
And I think, sorry, have that on my page. Oh, I did not put it on. Yeah, sorry, I didn't actually put that spell on my. I have to look it up. Sorry.
That's okay. Are you going to say anything to them about?
Lord Tressadar watches over us. Get out of here.
Okay. They
I
kind
have
of
it.
look at you puzzled and then look over to the guy who is in the process of like running away from you. And he kind of stops and turns around to look at you. And he says, "What did you say?"
An arranged spell attack. So that's
You roll a
Say it again.
d20 plus your spell
D20 plus
modifier.
5. So just roll me straight D20. Fuck.
Oh, no.
Unnatural 1.
Oh no.
He looks at you, and as he's like, "What did you just say?" And just casually ducks out of the way, like doesn't even, just barely moves his head
Arrogant
to
bastard.
as this witch bolt splinters open the door in front of him. And he just looks at you and he says, "Lord Trezendar has been dead for 200 years. He looks after no one, not even his own remains anymore." Graja.
My friends are going to come here and kick your ass.
Well, I got a big
Wait
orc
till my
friend.
dad gets here.
Wait till my orc friend gets
Boy,
here.
Whimsy's
He's gonna-
dad's going to kick your.
Okay, unfortunately, I don't think my movement's gonna take me all the way in there. I think I can only go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm kind of like in between.
Don't barbarians have more
doors.
movement?
Did you get past Jart last time?
Oh,
They shoved me out of.
Yeah.
Tangane shoved me out of the door. So
Yeah.
until it's my turn, I can't
Yeah.
get back.
Oh, so I can still go then?
I would say you get inside that door for sure.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like just
Alright,
just
cool.
based on like how I'm measuring it here.
10.
Yeah.
Oh, can you go you can go diagonally. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. These things will click eventually. Okay. So cool. I am in there. So then great. They're right in front of me. So Graja will give a quick look to Sangane. Be like,
As my lightning kind of arcs across the room at the guy.
Okay, we better do this.
and so Graja kind of pauses for one moment and then engages my last rage that I have for this long rest. So rage is activated as my bonus action. I took my movement, so now I'm going to you know what? I think I'm just see
Throw a
now
hand
I'm
axe
afraid. See, now I'm worried to start murdering right away. Now I'm scared.
You do you.
Okay, I think actually what I would like to do is the combatant that's right in front of me.
Yeah.
I would like to, with the hilt of my hand axe, like crack him in the temple. That's what
Yeah,
I would like to do.
non-lethal intent. You're trying to knock
Yes.
out.
That's
rather
what
than
I'm trying
kill.
to do.
I understand.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, cool beans. So that's now. How do I? Is that unarmed or rolling with the hand
roll
axe?
and do damage. Roll and do damage as you normally do.
Okay.
And if it brings them to 0 rather than killing them, it just knocks them unconscious.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, cool.
Right? And as I'm describing it, I won't be describing as like you cut into their clavicle and blood goes spraying everywhere. Like
I
you know,
appreciate that. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. I got a 20.
Oh,
a natural 20.
No, it's not a natural.
Oh,
It's a dirty.
okay. Go ahead.
Dirty.
Go ahead.
Dirty 20.
That's fine.
Okay, and then here we go for damage. Oh, come on. Well, I get my plus, so that's 6.
6 damage. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
You crack him in the head hard, and you can just see that, like, probably concussion protocol needs to be enacted. His bell has been rung for sure. That hurt.
Don't go to sleep afterwards.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Base of the skull, the base.
Absolutely. Do you only have 1 attack right now?
Sadly, yes, I miss it
I'm
already.
not
I
trying
gotta
to,
say, I miss it so much. But I'm like, no, I don't have it yet. Someday soon.
Very soon. It's upcoming. All right, fantastic. Denny and then Jart's on deck.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to get into this room, am I? So I'm too far away.
Are you using your turn to rifle through a chest?
Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing that. I would like to rifle through a chest.
Absolutely, you can rifle through a chest. This chest, and it takes you a full turn to rifle through it because it has. Are you writing down? You ready?
I'm prepared.
180 silver pieces,
Nice.
130 gold pieces,
Nice.
a silk pouch containing, just really quickly, you kind of open it, 5 red gems,
Okay.
2, I don't know what color these are, paradots. I think they're like a light blue. And a gigantic pearl. There's also 2 scrolls in this chest.
Okay.
Quickly opening up the scrolls, I'll let you do that. One of them reads Scroll of Charm Person. One of them reads Scroll of Fireball.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
And then if you'd like to do your movement, you are welcome to do your movement.
All right. All right. I'm just gonna stand over here past Jart and just kind of look into the room like, oh, okay. Now I'm prepared.
Okay. Jart, everybody has just blown past you. This is extremely rude.
Yeah.
From where you're standing, you saw Graja hit a dude when you guys agreed not to hit any more of the red cloaked guys because they're just trying to do their freedom. Like, this is irresponsible of your party.
I feel that my last option is to go all the way to Whimsy
Yeah.
and grapple them.
Okay.
So, like, if I can keep at least one person, I did my job.
Sure. It's something.
You're trying.
Go ahead and roll. I guess it's got to be like a pose. Honest to God, I just said before we started our stream, I don't care how grapple works. Roll a strength check. Whimsy, roll a strength check. Whoever
Okay.
gets it higher is going to win.
Is it actually a grapple?
It's actually a grapple.
So I think it's one of them isn't specifically athletics, and the other one I think has the option for athletics or acrobatics or something. I don't remember the exact.
I don't think it matters based on the
Yeah.
fact that Jart rolled a 4.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I am so bad.
Excellent.
Jart, you go to grab Whimsy, and Whimsy, still like lifted up by their fey presence, is like, no, I said move, and just kind of like dodges your hand to the side.
Yeah, I'm not very strong. But I'm more of like speed.
Is there
that's
anything
just-
else you'd like to do, Jart?
So it would be here basically. No, there's nothing else I can do.
All right, Whimsy.
Well, Whimsy's gonna, since he blocked that grapple attempt, he's sort of gonna twist the arm and like sort of do a switcheroo, so they switch spots, and he's just gonna walk through the door. Be like, "No."
Absolutely. Go ahead,
back
make
where
your
you were.
movement. Absolutely.
He's gonna be like, okay, no, that's enough out of you. And I guess I can't go any further because now Denny's blocking stuff. So I'm gonna look at some of the stuff on the table near me.
All right.
Looks like some
This room appears to be a wizard's workshop.
Ooh.
A little rat kind of scurries across the floor and takes refuge. As all of this is going on, you saw it scurry and take refuge under a large work table that are set up with like alembics, retorts, distillation coils, alchemical devices, and all of it is like stewing and bubbling. This is an active work site. Bookshelves are crowded with sheaves of parchment and strange looking tomes.
Well, Whimsy's gonna go classic Whimsy and like swipe some random shit. Not even expensive looking stuff, just
I love it.
random stuff.
Give me an Arcana check.
That was better than I thought it was going to be. It was teetering on a 3 for a second, but that is a unnatural 20.
Hey, as you're kind of grabbing books and scrolls and stuff, the smell of this potion catches you, and based on where you're from, you know all of the familiar trickster potions. This is a potion. What is trying to be brewed here is a potion of invisibility. Like all of these workstations are set up for potions of invisibility, but just the smell of it, you can tell, oh, he put too much rat tail in that one. This one doesn't have enough worm guts. Like as you kind of go down, none of them are quite right. He hasn't perfected the ingredients yet, but he's getting darn close to getting potions of invisibility.
Stop.
Do I see a recipe that he's working off of anywhere?
There is like a little notebook that has different things crossed out. I'm gonna give you this. Hey, I'm gonna give you this based on your history, that you can look at what's here and you could probably, not in the heat of battle, but if you wanted to come back at some point and given some time, you would be able to brew potions of invisibility effectively.
Nice.
Your dad spent an awful lot of money getting you tutors to learn how to do shit like this. Like, it's a little bit annoying that actually that might have turned out to be a valuable skill.
You're gonna let me
Went to
live it
business school, so I know this
down.
stuff.
You're gonna let me live it down.
Yeah.
All right.
want
Well,
me to be
he
a
sort of
doctor?
like tears that page out of the book then, like
Okay.
the page with his attempted recipe,
Yep.
and adds that to the papers he's just shoving into the pockets in his vest.
Okay.
Tucking books down the front of his shirt, which I expect something's gonna catch a bullet or something. Anytime
So
you put a book in the front of your shirt, it's gonna catch a bullet.
one of the books that you pick up is in Dwarvish, which I know you don't read, but it's one that I want you specifically to put into your inventory, that you have a Dwarvish book
Dwarvish book.
from Glassstaff's workshops that I remember where to go back and find the information later when you ask me about it.
British?
And also, would you put in that you have a scroll to make potions of invisibility? Or like, not like a scroll, a piece of paper, ingredient list for potions of invisibility. Just that I remember later when you go to ask me, hey, remember I can do this thing? And most of the materials in inventory, manage inventory, and then you can make like a custom item.
Okay. Dwarvish book, invisibility.
Yeah.
Recipe.
And most of the materials in this room have no value, but there are 3 small bottles that you look at and you go, oh, my dad's tutors kept those under lock and key. I know that those are valuable. There is mercury, dragon bile, and powdered nightshade.
Ooh.
And these are, I mean, you don't know what they may be worth locally, but roughly they're worth about 25 gold pieces each.
Nice. All right.
Okay. And while you're recording is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I don't think I can do much else.
Okay. Then it will be the red cloak's turn, the red brand's turn. This one that got whacked is going to turn around and hit Raja back. It 14 and 13. Raja?
14 will, 13 won't.
Okay. For 5 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
And then the one next to you is also going to hit you because you
Great.
just hit his friend, Rude.
Oh boy.
But neither of those two hit.
Hooray.
You kind of dodge out of you kind of step back into the door frame, and the short sword splinters the wood in front of you. This one is going to move over here, and this one is going to move here.
Oh boy.
I tried to take some of the damage. I did. Dang it.
You're heavily flanked, like
So
over
flanked.
flanked.
The most flanked.
That's a natural 20.
Frick.
And then
I'm
a
having a
non-natural
deja vu.
20.
Well, then I'm just gonna have to start murdering now, won't I?
Deja vu.
How many hit points do you have, Raja?
27 out of 35.
Okay. I'm dropping a thunder wave. Fuck you.
Oh, okay. Rip me.
Gotta smack everybody in the
You're
room.
gonna be fine.
Yeah. I don't know how it works. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Assuming I survive.
15 points of piercing damage as 2 of the attacks hit you.
How are you? How are you?
Okay. Sorry. Quick question, DM.
Yep.
Those other dudes that are flanking.
Yeah.
So the 15 damages to me.
15 damages to you for
Okay.
one of the 2 people that hit you.
Lovely.
And does a 10 or a 21 hit you?
The 10 does not. The 21 does.
Okay, so another 5 points.
So 20 total.
20 total points.
Okie.
Okay. And how are you looking?
I'm beat the hell up.
Okay. As these 2 guys come swiping with their short swords, carving you up, it is the bearded, he's wearing a hood, but he has like a almost like a Jafar beard kind of a thing going on. And he is going to do magic missile.
Yes, he is. This is going to suck.
Yep. How many hit points do you have?
3. I get a new form soon, though. That's a cool thing, right?
He's I mean, I feel like you're the one who chased him and was yelling at him. Like, I don't want to be that person
target.
who kills Mike every 6 games.
You won't kill me this time, though.
Please don't traumatize Raja in this way. She can't take
We have-
2 of these.
we have, like,
dude.
200
Follow through,
potions.
DM. Follow through. You will not.
Yeah,
kill
we
me.
have like 200 potions. He's gonna be
The
fine.
the first strike is for 4,
Okay.
which puts you unconscious.
It normally would. Yes. Keep going.
Does it not?
No, because I'm going to use my reaction and cast shield, and it blocks magic missiles.
Hey.
All of
Okay,
them.
great. That's fine. That's
I take
fine.
no damage.
All
You
of
take
them,
no
yeah.
damage. Lovely. And then
Dirty.
seeing that, he gives you this look like respect. All right. It takes one to see one. I see that. And he is going to take off running.
Damn it.
You do hear him pound on something, on a piece of wood, as he is running away.
Oh, I don't have time for this.
Okay. And then Sangane, it's your turn, and Graja, you're on deck.
I'm really sorry, Raja. But I don't think we're going to get past these guys without killing them. And I'm not going to survive another round. So I'm dropping a level 2 Thunder Wave.
Okay.
We have lots of potions. So I'm using a 2nd level spell slot.
Okay.
They have to make a Constitution 11 saving throw or take, that's not much, 11 damage.
Constitution 11.
Save for half, so 6 if they save.
Two of them make it, two of them do not.
Cool.
And so how much damage do they take?
11 if they do not save, 6 if they do. I guess Graja has to make a saving throw too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Sorry. What saving throw? Which one?
Constitution.
Constitution.
Okay.
Oh, yours is pretty good.
Yeah, I should be okay. Okay, Constitution. Here we go. 17.
You take
Oh, yeah,
6
easy.
points of damage.
DC 11. It's not.
And so that means I take half.
6.
Take 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. got
This
it.
one that Graja had struck in the head, rolled a nat 1, flies across the room, landing in like a crumpled pile on the ground.
Nice.
Aw.
And they all get pushed. What?
Only the ones that failed to save get pushed.
And how do they get pushed? Because the other one that
10 feet
failed
away
was
from
this
me,
guy.
okay.
The other one that, okay, so he goes flying up into these barrels.
Yep, they're pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, because I'm still okay. Well, he's over there. I'm going to move, I guess, over to here, trying to edge my way towards the door, but staying in range of this guy so I don't get attack of opportunity.
Okay. Do you happen to have a healing potion on you?
Bonus action.
I
Bonus
honestly
action.
don't remember.
Look
I
through
do
your
not-
inventory. If you do, that is
I
a
do not
bonus
believe
action
so.
to feed it to yourself.
I do not believe so. No. I didn't get one.
Okay. When we look back at this moment, I just want to point out that the cleric didn't heal themselves. I just need everybody to know that what's coming up is not my fault. I just want to stake it right now. Okay. All right. Good. Let's move on. Graja.
We fail you. We fail you.
And then Denny's on deck.
Okay. First I have a wait, hold on a second. Okay. I do have a question.
Sure.
So it says I have frenzy attack. So
Yeah.
is frenzy a state like rage? And then so I'm in the frenzy and then okay.
It is higher than rage, and when you come out of frenzy, you gain an exhaustion point.
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah.
Okay. And
It's
then,
like a roid rage.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, my other question before I decide here. Okay, so I would have to spend an action to do the ointment on Sangane.
Correct.
Do you have to choose between attacking the guy or slapping
And-
Sangana in the face with the... Wait a minute.
Smacking Jenga in the face with a.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you don't attack in your round or you don't get attacked,
I
You
get a
lose your
In the
penalty
next
because I'm in
turn,
rage.
Hit him.
Yeah.
you lose your
Okay.
rage.
If
That's-
I fall, you can
that's
pick me
fine.
up.
The good news is you'll probably get attacked.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I just remembered that I had that, so I wanted to make sure I knew
Yeah.
exactly how to use it. Okay, that's fine then. Yes, so I will enter frenzy now.
Okay. Okay.
So it will be a frenzy, and so, let me just take a look at the setup. I'm just going to move right here, and then I am going to do a horizontal slice with my great axe to this combatant here. And I think at this point, like, Graja has seen Sangane just like get beat,
Yeah.
and I think, you know, his now
Not again.
pretty weak and say, yeah, it's a very not again. Like, I think she's genuinely feeling very, very terrified, and that kind
Yeah.
of springs her into this
more
heightened,
frenzy swing.
even frenzy. So
100%.
she
So
yeah.
as you move away from the one, he's going to get an attack of opportunity against you.
Dang it. Okay.
If he hits, it'll
Um,
keep your rage going.
Just starting to worry about my hit points. Oh goodness.
You're gonna be fine.
Applying the ointment to yourself is only a bonus action.
Yeah.
Didn't I spend my bonus action being frenzied?
I don't know that frenzy while raging. No, while raging, you can choose to frenzy. Oh yeah, sorry, it is a bonus attack. It's because it's an attack, right? It gives you a second attack.
Okay.
Hey, you can
It's
hit
what
the one guy,
frenzy
knock him
does.
down.
Okay, so can I sort of
Yep, of course.
So I'm gonna just stay where I was. I'm gonna stay where I
Yep.
was, and I
Yep.
am going to bring down my great axe upon this guy and just in a downward strike.
Sure.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Now we're rolling. Here we go. Great axe. Thanks
And if
for
you'd
your
like
assistance.
to, you can also make things a reckless attack where you roll with advantage. But then anything until your next turn gets advantage on attack against you. The benefit is that so that would be if something has a really high AC, if you're fighting like a dragon or something armored that has a high AC that you're not
Okay.
sure you're going to hit, rolling with advantage helps. But also if you're just trying to crit fish,
Oh,
that might be
interesting.
something too.
I mean,
Okay,
you-
I'm
right
not
now,
From
gonna
a
these
do it-
guys
tactics
are dead.
perspective.
I'm not gonna do it for the first one, but I
Okay.
will keep that in mind. So I got 24.
If
24 absolutely hits.
Sure.
and if you do it, it works for every attack, just in case.
Okay. God bless America. Blah. 6. I
Okay.
rolled a 1. God. On the
You
12.
bring it down. Are you now having lethal intent? You're bringing your axe down on his head.
Yep. Sorry,
Okay.
Jart, but yes, it's
No,
his
that's
now.
okay. I'm just trying to make clear in my mind what I'm trying to describe.
I'm
You
working
bring this
with the
thing
bad
down,
guy.
slicing clear off his ear and cutting down. You see his shoulder and arm go limp, like as you break
Mm.
the bones here.
I love to see it.
They made their
Great.
choices.
Okay, so now that I can have the frenzy attack,
Yep.
now I'm going to move. Does that
So
guy
you're
still
still gonna
get
take
Does he
yeah.
still get a? Oh, damn it!
The guy's still alive.
attack
Oh,
of
he's still
opportunity
alive.
is when you move out of melee range from a person. They just get like a quick swipe because you're kind of turning your back to move away. Does that make sense?
I'm understanding that better now. Thank you for describing it like that. That
Yep,
makes a lot more sense to me. Okay. Okay, so no movement. Then I think Graja probably holds the great axe to one side with her like non-dominant hand, and then with the other hand pulls out the hand axe. And at this point, it's kind of my signature strike, which is right to the part where the neck meets the shoulder, right in the clavicle area.
Absolutely.
Cool. Now, let's see, does that get a special? Oh no, it's just an extra attack, which is frenzy, no extra math. Okay. 12.
Would you like to do this recklessly?
Yes.
Go for it.
So that means I get another roll because it's advantage.
Correct.
Yeah.
Hooray! I'm starting to get it.
Pick the highest.
14.
14 is the
Damn.
AC, so that hits.
You hit.
Ooh. All right, come on, damage. Come on,
BB.
9.
Beautiful.
9.
You cut in, and as you say, it is your signature move. You know what you're doing. This is just pure muscle memory. Coming down with your great axe and then coming across. You're really good at serving slices of head cake. Like, this is what you do. There is, after you retire from being an adventurer, catering is on the table for you. Do you know what I'm saying?
I cooked that frittata. Hello,
Right?
I've already got the cooking skills. Let's go.
Absolutely. Presentation is a specialty. You are the Salt Bay of damage here.
The food's got to be a feast for the eyes beforehand.
Absolutely. And Grumsh is pleased at this offering that you are providing as this headless corpse falls to its knees in front of you. Yeah. You do have movement. You do have movement if you'd like to. And now that you have activated Frenzy, you should do it every single time until your rage ends. Because it's not extra exhaustion or anything. Now you just get it for the rest of the battle until your rage ends.
Okay, fantastic.
You with me?
Yes, I'm with you. I'm comprehending this better than I ever have, I think. Okay, so
excellent.
Then
you do have movement.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go, let's see. I really want to put myself basically between Sangane and the dudes. So I'm gonna just straight up move there.
Okay.
And now, bonus action, I can ointment myself.
Bonus action was your frenzy.
Right. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Got it. All right, that's it for me. Thank you so much.
Lovely. Denny. And then Jart's on deck.
All right. This is going to maybe not work, but I'm going to try it anyway.
Lovely.
Something I haven't really done before, so... where did it go? Okay, I'm going to put myself into the room, and I am going to use Enthralling Performance. So that's 4 creatures of my choice. So I'm just going to use the dudes that are left in this room, and also Jart. And they're going to listen to me perform. And then they have to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 14. Otherwise, they're charmed for an hour.
Okay. Jart's going to do that at advantage because she's already charmed by somebody. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And sorry, what? It's a charisma? Wisdom.
Range on it.
What's the range on it, Denny?
Doesn't say. It just says 4
It's
creatures
a
that watched and listened to you perform.
It's in your features and trait. Oh yeah. Starting at 3rd level, you can charge your performance with seductive fey magic.
Ooh.
If you perform for at least a minute.
Oh,
there it is.
Oh, I didn't even notice that part. Shit.
That's okay, and it is within 60 feet. If you click where it says Enthralling Performance, it brings up another window that gives more detail. So that's okay. It was a really good
Yeah.
idea.
Good idea, though.
Dangity. Okay. Okay, if I can't do that, I think what I will do instead is blindly run into this room because I'm a maniac. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, and I'm gonna stand right here and I'm just gonna go ahead and smack Sangane upside the head. Because I'm both disappointed in him for almost dying, but also worried about him. And I'm going to cast Heroism. So that's 4 temporary hit points at the start of each of your turns.
Cool.
They don't stack, but it comes back to 4. Yeah.
Oh, and sorry. Oh no, that's first level. Never mind. Yep, that's it. Okay.
Okay.
And I
Any
still have-
bonus actions?
Yes, I do have a bonus action. And with my bonus action, I would like to toss a healing potion at Graja. If I can do that.
Yeah,
How does
no problem. From
how does that work for me?
I mean, from a
Just have it.
narrative standpoint, some DMs will make you guys like roll for that.
Yeah.
With the cost that it could fall. I will say because of where Denny is standing, it's not so much a toss as it's like a, hey, Graja, heads up and pass over.
Okay, great. Fantastic.
Okay. Chart.
I have to keep them in the room, and the only person left in the room is Whimsy. So I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna try to block Whimsy's exit
Okay.
again.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Poor Chart. Poor Nashra.
It's fun. It's fun to see them play either way.
I will say from where you're standing, you do see that Sangane looks hurt and Graja looks hurt. So you can still be friendly with your friends. If you, I mean, I understand you did want to keep them in the one room. I want to give you some options here as a player.
I don't remember the details, but like I think if the orders were you stay in the room and keep them in the room, I have to do that, right?
I think the orders were to keep them in the room where the bed was.
Why don't you try
Okay.
and
So much
spin it,
charm
Najra, so
person
you're
isn't orders. It just makes you want to listen to them as a friend.
Yeah,
No, but
yeah.
But I think
But I think it's also fair to say that Jart, being a monk, like
Yeah.
would take friendly requests as like a chain of command. I think that does make sense from like a narrative perspective. But yeah, I mean, also then they left. So I'm not saying that you're free from that obligation of trying to keep them together or to keep them away from the guy who you think is trying to prepare, I don't know, like a charcuterie board or whatever for your guys's
Okay.
appearance.
so it's like a charm person, not like a demon charm, right?
It's a charm person. Yeah,
Okay. So in that case, yeah, I'm gonna go all the way to Sanganis, and I am going to shove a potion of greater healing into his mouth.
Okay.
Be like, oh, someone's hitting you. Hey.
Yeah. Like this
So-
is why we should have stayed in the room, guys. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, great.
You-
I told
you
you.
will
Jar
be
ammo.
stabbed, like,
I told you guys.
Yeah.
it's 14.
But
Nice.
14 hit points back.
14.
So there you go.
Nice.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's my bonus action. I'm gonna look at the guy. Well, not my bonus action. I'm gonna look at the guys and tell them like, "Hey, everyone's leaving town. You're missing out."
The guys that are left.
Yeah.
I will say from where you're standing, you see down the hall, and there is another door that has opened, and you can see that it's starting to get opened.
This one.
Yeah, from the inside, it's starting to get opened.
Okay.
Whimsy.
Whimsy's gonna follow everyone else into the room now that he's shoved his pockets full of random shit. Not valuable stuff like Denny. He's less of a magpie and more of just a hoarder.
Yep, more of a city crow.
Yeah, a common pigeon.
Yep.
And Whimsy
Yeah.
still doesn't want to
Yeah.
attack these guys, so he's just gonna sidle past, and I think he can get to like here, depending on if he goes through other people's squares.
Yep.
He's just gonna go through. I'm gonna try and measure my stuff and see how far I can actually go.
I think it's fair that you could get to where you are, because Jart isn't fully taking up that space. Jart is almost sharing space with Sangane, shoving a potion down his gullet. Yeah.
All right.
Stop dying, people.
Yeah.
Whimsy's
Whimsy,
just gonna shove her
you
right past this battle. They seem to have it
Yeah.
well in hand.
and Whimsy, you very clearly see this door open as a big, hairy creature who you have seen before comes through. This looks like he could be the cousin to the goblin boss. This is 1, 2, and you can see a third bugbear head over the top of this door.
He's getting away.
Coming
Damn
through.
it.
Yeah.
And
Whimsy closes
he
the door.
sure.
And
It
leans
is-
against it.
So Whimsy closes this door and can still very clearly see the bugbears because the door has been splintered open where a witch bolt hit it.
Oops.
So it's like like from what's the Jack Nicholson movie where he's cut through with the hand axe?
The Shining.
Shining.
The Shining.
The Shining.
Dear
It's-
Johnny.
Yeah, very much. This bugbear just kind of reaches his hand through and is going to try to like push you out of the way to get in there. I need to get stats for those guys.
Reaching up, trying to get the doorknob.
But isn't really able to grab you very well. And he's going to yell something at you, but you don't speak the language. So it doesn't sound very nice, regardless. It's not polite.
Je ne parle français.
Yeah. It's not nice. There's no doubt about that. The red brands are going to make a swipe against, well, this one will make a swipe against Graja, who's standing there. 12 and 18. Graja?
12 does not, 18 does.
Okay, so 5 points of piercing damage. And
Okay.
this other one, I will say because you specifically said in your last turn that you were trying to put distance between these two and Sangane, that this other one, that you kind of pushed him back a bit and he's going to also target you. Is that fair to say? I don't want to, as much as I like to spread out the love, your intention was to stop Sangane from getting hit, correct?
Basically, yeah, I wanted to put, Graja wants to put herself in between Sangane and the immediate violence so
Right.
that she can kind of absorb that. Now, I realize I don't think I've been doing this, and that's okay. We don't have to retcon anything, but when I'm in a rage, I get resistance to piercing damage, so that means half.
Correct. So you
So
should have been
I've
taking
been-
half. That's correct.
Yeah, so I haven't been calculating that exactly.
Okay.
I've been taking full.
So you were at full health
No.
prior to this battle, correct? You were not.
No.
How
I was
much
at
health?
32 out of 35 is where I started.
And how much do
where
you
are
have now?
right now?
I have 21 now. That's not calculating this damage that I just
That's
now
10. So
Okay,
that's
so
10
give
plus
yourself 5 back.
5.
took. Okay. Okay.
Okay. And so now you're at 26.
Yes.
And technically, 6
Okay.
of that was thunder and would have taken full, but ignore me. I'm not saying anything.
It's okay.
La,
This
la.
is
Sorry
I'm
about
comfortable.
that.
No, I am comfortable with this. We're all learning. Let this be a lesson. Viewers, let this be a lesson. Barbarian is not a class you can sleep on. They're not just the easy class that
You
just
know-
anybody can play. There is a lot of strategy and skill to play a barbarian.
Yes, and to
Nobody's
break the
sleeping on the
fourth
class.
wall, I am like a brand new player basically to D&D, and I picked a barbarian because I'm like, oh, no spells, I'll be fine. But I am finding that it is much more.
It's-
There is a lot of strategy involved that I am
All
still
the
trying to grapple, and Sarah as a DM has been doing so well in teaching me, as have all the players and stuff.
Thank
So
you,
very
thank
much
you.
thank you for that. This has been a good experience for a new player.
That's-
Anyway,
Okay, but also you had done a reckless attack. So all of the attacks against you are with advantage, correct?
yes, yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
So of the 4 attacks that are being taken at you, 21, 21, 17, natural 20. All 4 are going to hit, correct?
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So all total 25 total damage, of which you take half of that.
That's
So we
12.
say
So-
12.
12 points of damage.
Okay. All
And you're
right.
fine.
I'm all right. You know.
That's not shabby. You're the tank. You're the hit
This
point
is what
sucker,
I'm here
that's
to
fine.
do. Sangani, you're
Absolutely.
welcome.
Dangane, learn.
Okay, so that's not my turn. That's their turn.
That's their turn. Correct.
Yes. Okay.
Correct. Sangane.
Oh, well, we have a problem. What actually can I do? I haven't attuned to the short sword yet. And all of my spells are.
How about this, Sangani, while you're thinking about it, let me say this, because I have to go run and refill my water bottle because I'm about to pass out over here from dry mouth. I'm going to let the 5 of you discuss the fact that you're in a room with 2 red brands that are alive, 2 red brands that are unconscious and potentially failing death saving throws,
Fine.
3 bugbears at the door, and the guy who was carrying with the evil Jafar beard carrying a giant staff made out of like clear, potentially glass, has disappeared. I'm going to let you guys discuss and surprise me as a DM while I go get a drink of water. I will be back in 2 minutes.
Okay. Y'all, I have a plan.
Me
Oh, is this
too.
meant to be in character or I don't know?
No,
Probably
no.
not.
They were just like time out.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is
timeout.
like a
Okay.
timeout.
Great,
Okay, so-
super.
Okay,
I guess we need to
so-
just fuck all of them off and go after the guy then.
Yeah, we got
I
3
have
bugbears.
your
before
down
that.
the hallway that's full of bugbears.
We're not going
I
to get
have
through
that
this
scroll of
hallway.
fireball though. That hallway full of bugbears, not a problem because I have a scroll of fireball.
That
And
actually
I
sounds very
have-
ideal because you can just.
And
If
I
you
have
keep them in
flaming
that hallway,
hands,
I can
too.
just blast through that door, and then we can do a whole bunch of damage to those bugbears all at once.
Can we
Okay,
try not
okay.
to kill these red brands?
No,
I
it's
can
gonna be
spare
like
the dying, though.
like inside the hole.
I can stop them from dying.
Okay.
Or
so
at least like someone can put pressure on their wounds and they can shove a potion down their throat and their friends can haul them out
Yeah.
of here.
we do have healers kits as well. So
The
we
other
can at
dudes
least
are going to
utilize
die.
them.
The other dudes are going to keep attacking us, though.
Not if we can talk to them and say, hey,
So
for real.
So the thing is, I think I can kill both or the 3 bugbears in my next turn.
You think you can kill them?
You can
Yeah, I
kill
think
3
I can
bugbears
kill
in
the
one
3
shot.
bugbears in one shot.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, really?
Well, depends
How
on
much
the
of the
die.
dice? How much lucky diceness does that?
Well,
true.
depends on the
Require.
damage, but I have burning hands, which is
Okay.
15 feet by 20 feet, so I can scorch the 3 in a line, basically.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, because then you'd be able to save the fireball for the big
Yeah,
guy.
something else.
I don't think the
Okay,
bugbears are
okay.
going to die with a single burning hands, though.
But isn't
It's
isn't
up
this
to 30
isn't,
damage.
the Burning Hands is a touch attack though, right?
No.
No, it's a
So it goes
cone.
up to
no?
It's a
30
cone.
damage?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, hey, I'm
Like,
I'm
monks.
with that. I'm with
Yeah,
that.
I have to spend
with that.
everything I have, but I can make
Well-
3d10 damage in one turn,
Jesus.
in one attack.
Oh my god.
All right then, that works for me.
I'm down.
Okay.
Deal with the
Sign.
bugbears. Try and like calm the fuck down the red brands.
Yeah.
And let's try to get the guy.
Okay, so what I can do then, where'd my thing go?
Okay,
Um,
Sangane, it is your turn.
Yep. Spare the dying is a full action. Yes, it is. All right. So let's range is touch though. Where are we? Can I get to one of the dudes that are out?
Absolutely.
Can I get to one of the dudes that are out and not get an opportunity attack from this clown?
No.
Yeah. Risk it.
Well, you don't know.
My shield, I think, is still up, or is it down now?
Shield is 1 turn, and it's now your turn.
Yeah. It ends at
Okay.
the beginning
So
of
it ended at the beginning of your turn.
All right. Damn it.
You could cast shield as your bonus action, and then you spare the
No,
dying.
I'll wait for the reaction. I'm gonna move over here to be out of range of that, so that Raja can feel free to swing her axe at leisure. And I'm gonna spare the dying this dude.
Mhm.
And I'm actually going to sort of as almost a an assurance of actually, if you want, take that opportunity attack so we can get that out of the way.
He
I
doesn't
won't
take an
die from it,
opportunity
it's fine.
attack. He doesn't take an opportunity attack against you.
Perfect. And then I will, with a bonus action, healing word, boop. Graja, just to sort of as a, hey, I'm clear, hit him. So that will be first level healing word for an amazing 3 hit points.
Hey, that's more than 0.
Take what you can get.
That's
Stabilize.
me out of spell slots.
Okay. Graja, your turn.
Okay. All right. I did my little heal there. I would like to this one here.
Yep.
I'm actually going to do, I think, my other signature move, which is kind of a headbutt, non-lethal intent.
Lovely.
To that one. Okay, so
So
I'll
that's an
roll
unarmed strike.
Yes. Yes, got it. And then, is I something special? And it says under this, I can punch, kick, headbutt, and deal bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus strength modifier.
Right.
Okay. Come on now. Let's go. 24 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
All right. And then, oh, I guess that's not a roll. It just does it. So
Your
6.
unarmed strike is 6 points. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see him slump against the back of the wall and slide down the wall.
Okay, and can I frenzy attack to kick the other one in the chest with the intention of kind of slamming him on a wall? Again, non-lethal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. Unarmed again then.
MMA
Yeah.
Graja.
Ooh, 16?
16 hits.
Okay, super. So then that's another 6.
So he goes flying
Plus one.
backwards a spot, and he's still up,
Oh,
but you
Preventing his life.
squarely like Sparta kicked him in the chest.
Winded for sure.
A huge boot print appears on his red cloak for sure.
I love it.
Anything else you'd like to
Oh,
do?
yes. Now I have a bonus action.
Correct.
Okay, so with that bonus action,
You can move and hit it again.
oh, I
No,
thought I
I'm
could-
sorry. Your frenzy attack was your bonus action.
Oh, so that's always the bonus action.
That's
Okay.
always the bonus action.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah,
yes.
that's fine. Okay, then
I got so used to you being able to do so much damage the
Me
other
too.
night that
yeah, I was just like
Yeah.
50, 50, 50.
yeah.
So I think I'm going to move just here, like kind of right diagonally behind Jart to just sort of
Okay.
prepare for a forward situation.
Sure.
Cool.
Denny.
Okay. Denny is gonna do some non-lethal damage, I think, for the first
Okay.
time, because none of my spells are gonna be useful whatsoever right now. So I'm going to wander over to this guy. Oh, that's not me. Just kidding. That's me right there. And going to attack him with the backside of my rapier.
Sorry, that guy with the red dot means unconscious, not
Oh.
dead.
Oh, okay. I'll move that up then. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so attacking with the back of my rapier.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 15 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. 6 damage, non-lethal.
Non-lethal. You smack him with the back of your hand of your rapier, and in combined with like the boot print, you almost do one of those things where you're like, what is that? And when he kind of like looks down, you smack him with your yeah. And he just goes down hard. Yeah. So now there is 3 non-lethally unconscious and 1 lethally unconscious people in this room, which if your
Forget 'em.
goal
They'll be
was to
okay.
tell one of them to get the other ones out, I'm just pointing
Someone needs
that
to
out
be
there.
roused.
It's gonna be hard.
Denny, is there anything else you'd like to do? Bonus action perchance?
No.
No
I'll stick with it.
inspirations?
Nope. Screw you guys.
Okay. Jart.
I am gonna tell Whimsy, like, Whimsy, out of the way. And Jar's gonna do some like hand movements, and the red in her marks, it's gonna start flowing to her hands, and they're gonna start glowing red. And I'm gonna prep burning hands
Okay,
to
okay.
go down that way
Love it.
when Whimsy moves away.
So you're holding burning hands until Whimsy moves out of the way.
Yeah.
Love
and
it.
opens the door.
So yeah, Whimsy sort of goes, and sort of flings
Fuck
the
it
door
up.
open as he rolls flat against the wall to the other side. He's like hiding behind the door. Yeah, change so I can move myself. Why?
I love it.
I had
Yeah,
no
he
idea.
sort of
monks could do
opens the
this.
door and hides behind it as he rolls out of the way. God, why can't I grab myself? Hang on.
I don't.
Hiding in that corner behind the door as he
Okay.
open.
Okay. I will say that this. I don't think this is a monk thing, right? This is a racial
This
treat
is,
for you.
Yeah, it's a far genasi thing.
That's right. You take a step forward as you're telling Whimsy to get out of the way. I will say, because you guys, I gave you that time to plan, that you do these actions concurrently. I will allow for this. So Whimsy steps out of the way as you're stepping forward. Your thumbs touching, and you push forward, and this like whimsy, you feel it almost tickles, like being a tiefling, like fire is not really anything that you're super afraid of. It feels really nice, like when you're outside in snow and you come in and it's like really that nice warmth that just dries you off really quickly. It's a favorable heat for you, not so for the bugbears. They are not happy about it, and fail, success.
He's hiding behind his friends.
The fire spreads forward, and igniting two of them up. Roll your damage for me.
It's a 13.
Nice.
3d6 was 13. That's
Yeah.
not bad.
4 and 4.
Half as much on a successful one. Okay. They are both also lit up now and on fire.
You, but burning bugbear hair? No, thank you.
Yeah, it does smell. It's not great. And you do hear their screams. They are not happy about this. Whimsy, was there an action that you wanted to take, or was your whole thing just moving out of the way?
I honestly don't have that much I can do.
What you see in front of you as you moved is there is a bugbear arm still like reaching through the door, but it is now on fire.
There may be like a sweeping up motion with his quarter.
Yeah, you've watched Denny several times attack from like below or on high, and you understand the strategic advantage to this. Go ahead.
All right.
And I will say, for anybody who wants to argue with me on the internet, technically, although Burning Hands is a 15-foot cone, because of the narrowness of this hallway, I'm going to say like an explosion that happens in a small space pushes forward. There's more inertia to it, which is why I'm letting that bugbear that's about 20 feet away also get hit.
I don't think a 13 hits though, does it?
A 13 does not.
Right. Which is fair, because I did say he was hiding behind the door anyhow.
That's fair. That's fair.
I recall, so he's probably not actually hitting anything.
Yeah, that's okay with me. I'll take it. Let me go back and just make sure that I have the correct brain picture. So you were standing in front of the door. There was the open hole where the bugbear was reaching through. The open hole was from the witch bolt that had gone astray. Did you open the door so that Jart could?
Yeah, he opened the door and then hid behind it in the corner.
You opened the door
between him and the bugbear and Jart and the fire and all of it.
Give me a strength check. I just want to see if you broke this dude's arm as you were opening the door. I'm just curious to see if you like dislocated his elbow.
Crack. It's not open.
Always an
Really
option.
buff for a skinny little dude. Let's see how strong I am.
You hear echoes of your dad saying, "You must be strong in mind and body, son." As he like introduces you to your PE teacher tutor.
15.
PE teacher
15.
tutor.
Yeah. You, as you're opening that door, you do hear like his elbow crack and dislocate, and his arm is bent like arm's supposed to bend this way. Arms aren't supposed to bend this way unless like, do you know what I'm saying? Unless they have rotated. It's not great. It's not. It's MMA for sure. You guys definitely could set up like, yeah, a studio for sure. The red brands are all passed out. The bugbear is now going to push into Graja and try to like, nope, not Graja, Jart, and push past. Well, that's not good. It is on fire and it is really hurting. It wraps its arms around you, Jart. Some of your robe, your cloak does catch on fire as it is wrapped around you, but it doesn't push you any further, which means the other two guys behind it can't get into the room. Sangane.
I don't have anything, so I'm going to spare the dying, the last dude.
Yeah, I was going to say that dude is going to die if you don't do that. He has not been doing well on his death saves.
I will spare him. So we have 4 of them unconscious now. I have no spell slots, so I have nothing I can do unless
Cantrips.
Or use a
spare the dying is
healing
going to be it.
potion if you have it.
Cantrips. Yeah, it's a full action cantrip. Yeah, that's pretty much me. I think I can't get any other. I have nothing else I can do for a bonus action.
Okay. Grasha?
Okay. So Sangane did spare the dying, so that means they're already
okay.
stabilized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to check.
Go get that dude.
Yeah. I want to just clear a path because we need to
Catching
leave.
fire.
We need to leave.
There's some staircase. There's a staircase behind us. Just quick reminder.
Get that guy on fire. Hit him with your axe.
All right. Okay. So can I reach him through this doorway?
Yeah, because his arms are now wrapped around Jart, he's like half hanging out the door. You could easily hack into him.
Super. So I'll move right there.
That visual, and that's gonna be gross.
Yeah. I'm probably going to. I think the most.
Please don't roll a 1.
Right. I swear I will pray to the RN Jesus. So I think Graja is going to take the hand axe and just try to bury it right in the center of his spine.
Okay.
Why am I so violent? What is wrong with me?
Jard kind
savage.
of like rotates the
bad.
guy.
You're frenzying, man. I'm frenzying.
Yeah, you're already frenzying. You might as well take those attacks.
I don't know what to tell you. Okay.
You can also do reckless if you'd like.
Oh, yeah.
He's not attacking you.
Yeah.
Crit fish.
Yeah. And that means...
Roll at advantage for both of your rolls.
Sweet. Okay, advantage there. Roll.
Jesus.
Okay, that's a 17 to hit.
Hits.
Super. And then... Okay, I can't do advantage on our damage.
No, not on damage. Advantage on the hit.
Okay, got it.
And then damage is just like you add your +2 from your rage.
9 or 11.
9 for the first hit. 11 for the first hit. Okay.
Yeah.
11.
Okay.
Still up.
You bury it deep, and he is still like twitching and moving, but it wouldn't take much to finish severing that spinal cord.
Yeah, so I honestly think do kind of like so the first hand I sort of reach out and slice it, and I think I have my great axe back in its like holster, and then I bring out the other hand axe to do a second strike right in the back.
Yeah.
Ah!
Fuck him up.
21.
21 hits. Did you roll that at advantage? You might as well, since you're already doing reckless. Okay.
I did, and then 12.
Just as you're getting ready to bring down the hand axe, you do the math in your head, and instead of bringing down the hand axe with the sharp side, you bring the butt down, burying the first hand axe even further, and just slicing clean through. These arms, these on fuego, on flambe arms are still wrapped around Jart, and the head kind of rests gently on her shoulder before continuing rolling
God.
down her
Oh,
back
Lord.
and off the end onto the flagstone. Jart pushes back and the body flops backwards.
Slithers off the.
That's the other T-shirt.
Lovely.
It's whimsy no and sorry Jart.
I love it. I love it.
Amazing.
Valid.
Anything else I guess that's your action, your bonus action,
Yeah.
and you've moved. Okay.
That's it for me.
Denny,
Okay.
the
sorry,
hallway
my
is
cat was, like-
illuminated
my
as
cat
there
just
is
drooled all over my stuff. Gross. Okay, sorry.
no worries. The hallway is illuminated as there is still 2 bugbear en flambe back there somewhere.
Super gross. Super gross.
Yeah.
Okay, get out of here. You did that. Oh, freaking cats. Jesus. Okay. Denny's going to quickly like look down the hallway with his crossbow, fire some crossbow bolts, or a crossbow bolt, I guess, before then quickly moving out of the way again.
Sure.
Hold on. Oh, there we go. This is gonna be 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's max damage. So that's 10 damage.
Nice. You get a crossbow bolt as this thing is like screaming because it's on fire. You get a crossbow bolt right in like the palate of its upper like the roof of its mouth. And it is like now choking and on fire. It's not happy. It's not happy.
This is a bad day for bugbears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love it. We love to see that. Anything else you'd like to do? Bonus
Yeah.
action?
I would like to use a bonus action to cast Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
So everybody gets this will go away. Hello. Gets five temporary hit points.
They don't
And,
stack though, right?
Sorry.
They don't
Yeah.
stack, right? To the.
No.
Correct.
Okay.
And then everybody can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So not that it really matters right now because there's a hallway and there's not really attack of opportunities to be had. But
That's
you can
awesome.
move right now if you need to.
But I can.
Okay,
like, I
so
can
there
move my
is,
movement.
who are the 4 people you're giving that 5 temp HP to?
So Jart, Sangane, Whimsy, and Graja.
Okay, so Sangane can't take it because he's already got heroism.
Oh. I guess
So
I
would
think
you-
I get an extra 1.
I mean, it is slightly better. That's true. Or you could give it to yourself or one of the red brands.
Yeah, wake one of those assholes up.
All right, I'll wake up the one in the corner on the barrels.
What would Denny do? Would Denny think to give it to one of the red brands?
There you know.
Honestly, no, he wouldn't.
Okay,
Give it to himself.
Yeah, Denny would
Yeah.
take it for himself. I don't even know if I
absolutely.
can
Do that.
but
I
This
love
song
it.
is
Do
awesome.
that.
I am so inspired.
I'm so
I am
great.
inspired.
I'm
I'm stoked
inspired
by
by
my own
myself.
song.
And so now I will say you guys can move if you would like to,
Oh yeah.
up to your
gonna
speed
crawl.
without provoking an opportunity attack. So let me just do this in order, just based on who's there in the doorway so that we can get movement. Jart, you can move up to your movement without provoking opportunity attack from any of the creatures.
Yeah, I'll move my 40. Trying
Okay, go
to
for it.
follow the guy, but I think like I get here and I don't know what's here.
Oh yeah, sorry. I guess that will help if I do that. It's another set of stairs going up.
Okay. So okay, so it's fine.
Or you can see,
Is that
into this
door-
room a little bit further.
Okay. So I would. I'm still charmed. So what
Right.
Shard's gonna do is she's not thinking about chasing the guy, but beating these guys. So 5,
Yeah,
10.
for sure. Like Jart, even though she's charmed by Glassstaff, she has her full hate on for the goblins and bugbears. So
Yeah.
if Jart wants to charge all the way into this room with
Yeah.
there's no provoking opportunity attack. So Jart definitely could do so.
Yeah, Jared's gonna come in here trying to like get the attention of the bugbears.
Okay.
Ooh, there's a goblin here. Okay.
You don't actually see that goblin. I just can't
Okay.
move it. You see two little legs hiding from under a bed and they are shaking.
Oh, okay.
Graja, you're next.
Okay.
You can move up to your distance.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Okay.
So you watch Jart go into the room. You decide to peel off up the stairs.
Yes.
Okay. Absolutely. Just making sure.
Yep. Following,
Okay.
running after this fool.
Lovely. Whimsy.
Whimsy's gonna creep out from behind his door here that he was using as a shield, and he's
Yep.
gonna go down the hallway as well.
And you see Jart in the room in front of you and Graja running upstairs.
Whimsy is gonna go to here, but then he's gonna hang out here and sort of stop this guy from going after Graja.
Okay. And
So
Denny,
both-
what would you like to do?
All right. Denny is going to. Gotta go. What is in my way? Get out of here. Okay. Denny is going to stand by the door here and fire another crossbow bolt down at that other.
I don't know that you get an action. This is your
Oh,
reaction
right,
for
right,
movement.
right. Okay, I'm just gonna move there then.
Okay.
Actually,
Lovely.
I'm gonna move right here, so I'm like not in the direct path, but like just
Okay.
outside. And I'm gonna get my rapier
Absolutely.
if I can.
Works for me. Jart, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go here, and I am going to punch that guy.
Sure.
I guess. It's a 14.
14 does not hit.
Okay, I'm gonna.
And let me also say you're on fire. If you don't put out the flames, you do take fire damage. I know you're resistant to it, but I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna let it roll for a little bit.
Sure.
I am going to, for my bonus action, I'm gonna spend a key point to get Fury of Blows
Okay.
and try to hit it again.
Okay.
No. Okay, no. Oh, sorry. The first one was a 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay, so this one is a 14. It doesn't hit again. Oh God, what are die?
Oh no.
Dang. Okay, this one hits. This is a 22. Why not?
Absolutely hits. Yeah.
Okay, so it's 4 points of damage.
Okay. And you take 2 points of fire damage. Like
Uh,
that's already halved.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that's my turn.
All right. Whimsy.
Whimsy's gonna take a big overhand swing and use his high ground here to try and conk the bugbear on the head.
Sure.
Try. Historically, he's not actually very good with the quarterstaff.
Technically, right now, nobody's looking at you.
Nobody.
Jart
even-
can't see you. Garage's got her back turned. Denny can't see you.
Oh. Maybe.
Oh yeah. I forgot. I was like, why Why are you saying that to Whimsy? Oh.
Um,
Purpley mauve.
no, I don't think he trusts that Graja's not gonna glance back or
Okay,
something right
That's
now.
fair. That's fair.
So I am gonna stick with the quarterstaff hit, two-handed,
Okay.
and roll that very slowly. Could be worse, could be worse. That is a 4.
4 damage. You soundly crack it on its head, and it is, while it's on fire, turns at you and sneers and postures itself to face you. And it is its turn. So this one first is going to attack Chart with its morning start, reaches up with its gigantic weapon, and
Ow.
helps if I have the thing.
Ow.
Does a 14 hit you?
No,
Hey.
it doesn't.
Lovely. It is still on fire. Oh, it needs to take its fire damage. And yeah, it strikes at you, and you just like casually dodge out of the way. Your fists were going so fast that you just use that movement to just kind of tuck yourself out of the way. The other one has, the one that's in front of Whimsy also pulls out what looks like a large staff, but it spins it up, and you see that there is a pointed end. This is a javelin that makes a melee and ranged attack. God, that really sucks. 8 probably does not hit you.
8 does not hit me.
This,
I have the high
but
ground.
but it is on fire, and it is this is tight, small corners, and it does not strike you.
It's all Anakin.
Much like Anakin, is on fire and unhappy.
Right? He's
Leave
not a
the
Jedi
younglings
master
alone, at
either.
least.
This bugbear certainly isn't a Jedi master either.
Well, we don't know.
Sangane.
All right.
Actually, you know what? I'm just looking at the time.
Yep.
And I'm thinking we
Break.
might leave things where we are
Yep.
based on how much is still left going on and how much is about to happen. I think I'm going to cut us here.
Cool.
Is that fair? I mean, we don't like it, but it's fair. I learned my lesson after recording the
Yeah.
other night. Sometimes I just have to call an end to the game.
Otherwise, 5
Yeah.
hours goes by.
Yeah. So with that being said, we're going to stop here. I'll get you guys to talk about yourselves and all the amazing other things that you are doing. This is where we're going to wrap. Okay. So we'll go backwards from the way that we did. Najra, start us off.
Hey everyone, I'm Najra. All my social media is Najra Creations, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm a professional cosmaker, and if you have convention plans, shoot me a message and we can work together.
Fantastic. Amanda.
I'm Amanda. I am balderdashing on pretty much every social media. I do not do a lot of interest on there, just occasionally amusing anecdotes and I don't know, costumes sometimes.
Yeah,
not today.
Sure. We love it. Sarah.
Hi, my name's Sarah. I played Graja. You can find me on Twitter at MC Diabetes. I am a creative partner at Martlet Games. You can find me straight up all over this Vancouver by Night channel. Like at this point, 3 times a week, you will see me here. So part of the Saturday Vampire the Masquerade Takeover, which actually starts on Martlet Games over at 11 a.m. Pacific. and then goes all day through Vancouver by Night Adjacent, which is just had their finale, so they're off for a bit. Delves is coming back here this next Saturday, the other vampire game for Vancouver. Here for D&D, and then a special shout out to the Friday game, which begins at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, called Skin Deep. It is a bespoke tabletop horror game by the incredible Lex, a red-headed vixen. It is an extremely special, high production, custom horror game. Basically, it's a kind of a once in a lifetime experience. It's been so special to me. I think it's some of my best work and of the channel of game running. It's just really incredible. So please, you can get caught up on the Vancouver by Night YouTube channel. The first episode is up there. The second one will soon follow with the third episode this week. It is a limited series, so please join us. It's really going to break off this Friday, so I encourage you to get caught up. And just keep an eye on Martlet for our stuff in production. Thanks so much.
That's awesome. And Mike.
Hi, Mike. I am having a tremendous amount of time. This is actually, interestingly enough, the highest level character I have ever actually played as a player. I've been DMing a very long time. You can catch my pre and post COVID cosplay adventures at Canadian Captain America on Instagram and TikTok, and CDN Captain America on Twitter. You can catch me, like Sarah, all over this channel. I am here Sundays with this fantastic group of people. Also, side note, Amanda is a decent to average Dead by Daylight player. Just saying, throwing it out there.
Somehow condescended to you.
High praise indeed.
Random thing. I've been playing
Aggressively
a lot lately.
mediocre is kind of my niche here.
Exactly. I am DMing my own game of Would-Be Heroes with Sarah the DM as my cleric on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. PST. I am part of the Saturday Vampire Takeover in the Delve into Darkness game, which is at 3 p.m. PST. I am currently guesting for the Changeling game, which will be aired on Wednesdays, and that's coming up fairly soon again. So I'm putting them through their paces, and that's about it for me, other than the fact that I'm trying to consider figuring out how I could actually stream playing PS4 and possibly PS5 once Horizon comes out with their expansion.
Fantastic. Nikki.
Hey everybody, Nikki here. I've been your Tiefling Bard Denny. You can find me on Instagram at I'm Poppy Fields. That's pretty much all I do. I have nothing going on in my life. But tune in next week where I will be wearing a beaver skin coat. Don't even play me. I will absolutely have it. So we'll see how that goes.
I love it so much. I am Sarah, your DM. And I am here on Sundays at 2. Thank you for watching us. And then I'm Tuesday nights at the Would-Be Heroes game, still here on Vancouver by Night. That's what I'm in for now. However, I'm getting to announce that we are doing, because in 2 weeks it is Halloween, on Sunday, instead of playing our normal game, we are going to step slightly outside of our time continuum, definitely outside of the experience and good stuff that you loot continuum for sure. And we are doing like a supersized episode. So normally our episodes here are 2 hours. I think this one is going to be close to 6, which is going to be pretty epic. And I'm very, very excited for you guys to see it. It is like 36,000 XP points of enemies that are potentially on the table to be killed. So, and daddy issues, like it has everything basically. So I'm looking forward for you guys to seeing that, and thank you. And we will see you next week.
Bye everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.